People of Earth, how are you? My name is Al.
Hey,
Across the table from me is maybe the sweatiest person who ever roamed the earth, Joe Brennan. How's it going, buddy?
It's going good. Doing a little work outside.
It's just laboring outside and
Sweating.
you're sweating like a rapist.
I sweat a lot.
Speaking of rapists, did you see the skinny on Harvey Weinstein?
No.
He's surrendering tomorrow in New York
Are they putting him
for
in
forcing
jail?
for a sex crime, for forcing to have some woman to give him oral sex in 2004. That's what they got him on.
So are they locking him up, or is he out on bail?
He's surrendering tomorrow, and so I don't know what's going to happen after that because it hasn't happened. But
So they'll lock him up. They'll take away his passport.
there was
He'll get out on bail. It'll be a lot of money.
a police department spokesperson issued a statement today saying that was going down. Old Harvey didn't fucking,
Well, Harvey.
issue a statement. Harvey might be fucked.
Oh, I think Harvey's fucked.
Yeah, he's fucked.
You know, and the thing is Harvey Weinstein was responsible for a lot of good movies.
Yeah. All of Quentin Tarantino's movies.
I mean, this doesn't in any way,
All of Quentin Tarantino's movies.
this doesn't in any way, because I've watched these fucking idiots get up and talk about Roman Polanski like he's, the second coming of Christ and that we should let him back in. And because he's such a good artist, he fucking raped a 13-year-old.
I don't even know what movies he made. Do you know what movies he made?
Yeah, I mean, he made the
Am I missing
the
something?
piano
Oh, okay. I know that's a good movie. I don't think I've seen it. I should probably see it.
with Adrian Brody, I believe.
Oh, wait. He did that movie? I thought that he's done movies since he's making movies since he
lives in France.
I didn't know he still made movies.
And they don't have
I was talking about what movies did he make before he
they
left
don't
the
have
country.
extradition from France for, I don't know, sex crimes or something.
Yeah.
So the FBI goes over there every once in a while. Like he'll go to Switzerland or something like that, and they'll try to nab him.
Oh.
But I mean, he literally left the country, and he was tried in absentia and found guilty.
Right.
So, I watched these, and it was a woman who was standing up there talking about. This was part of a documentary I watched on him, and this woman standing up, and she's, but he makes such wonderful movies. And he's like, how about if it was your 13-year-old daughter that he fucking raped?
Right.
This was a long time ago, but, and then he left. He didn't stand up to, he didn't go to court. He said adios, probably because he was guilty as hell.
Well, I mean, Jesus.
So, I mean, Harvey is going to get, what I'm trying to say is, what a great career to fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, while you're in the middle of the career and behaving that way, maybe you don't think you're fucking up. He probably doesn't even really look at it that way. He fucked his career
there's
up.
enough.
He's just been
There's enough shit out there about people abusing women, or people just abusing other people, and to say he didn't know any better is bullshit. He used his position as an ugly fuck to bang.
Yeah, we haven't talked about men behaving badly lately, but it's funny how when Harvey's in the news, it just fucking other guys get in. You hear the other guy today.
What other guy?
Who had to issue the apology and probably ain't going to work ever again.
There's another one?
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Can you believe it? He turns out he's just another touchy fucking dude. But see,
you know what I don't like about this shit?
But he's in trouble for like suggestive language and leering, but apparently he touched somebody's bomb or something.
having somebody tried and convicted
Fingered a few chicks.
on an allegation is pretty. It's pretty shitty. You know what I mean? Like, did he? I don't know. Did he touch someone on the ass like for a second? I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
not trying to justify his behavior, but how there are levels. Did he rape a woman?
Are you?
Or did he
are
just?
You talking like Whoopi, like rape?
Well, I mean, did he?
Like that magical moment when a woman becomes
Did he
17 or
have somebody
something
in a
and it's
corner
not
and
rape?
He was grabbing her tits and she couldn't get away and she's fucking, crying.
I don't think he pulled a Bill Cosby.
Well,
Which Bill didn't like knock anyone out. Well, he did knock them out, but I mean, not like he dragged
Cosby-
someone to. Cosby actually
was
drugged
a very
women.
mild rapist. I mean, he just sort of.
That's not mild, man. That's
Well,
sociopathic behavior at the very least.
No, it's
He's
sexual
a sociopath.
behavior.
He's a sociopath. He drugged women. Bill Cosby gets no fucking sympathy from me at all. He's a deviant.
Well, yeah. I mean, he did this to apparently 50 women.
At least.
But at least he drugged them.
He did it.
No,
that's part of the
seriously, if
problem.
you're going to get raped, if I was going to get fucked in the ass, I'd rather be drugged and wake up with a sore ass.
Well, apparently he
actually
didn't
go
do a lot
through
of.
it.
He didn't do a lot of sticking his penis in the women. He liked to knock them out with drugs and then
Finger them and jerk off.
yeah, and like whap their faces with his fucking, I'm sure, ridiculously ample fucking hog. You know what I mean? Bill Cosby's got a big one. Because he's fucking obsessed with it.
I don't know. I guess I guess these people are just you're in the. Bill Burr said it. Talked about Arnold Schwarzenegger and when Schwarzenegger was fucking the maid.
Yeah, well, whatever.
And Schwarzenegger.
It's hard to find good help, man.
And he said, Schwarzenegger has been hitting nothing but net for 40 years.
Yeah.
So he doesn't think he's going to get in trouble. You know what I
But
mean?
he didn't either. He's
just,
been working since then. Arnold was fine.
Well, I mean,
he didn't rape anybody. He just had an affair.
It cost him his marriage.
Who needs to be married to that fucking bitch? You know what I mean?
It's not really
So
nice.
he didn't.
He's got
Schwarzenegger
kids.
didn't fucking. That was a willing.
And I mean, he's got a kid with a woman.
participant. Yeah, so what? They had a sexual relationship. She had the kid. I'm sure he fucking was like, fuck. But he had to pay for it. He did what was right.
I guess.
And she kept his house like a good little house bitch. You know what I mean?
I do.
And fucking polished his knob once in a while. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Arnold did anything all that bad. He
No.
He
I
had
mean, he
two
certainly
wives.
didn't rape anybody.
No, he certainly didn't. I mean, and he just had like his own personal harem going on. That's all.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman,
That's
it turns
terrible.
out, is just another finger in boop.
A finger in who?
Well, finger in boop.
I have no idea. Why are you beeping it out?
I don't like. There's certain words I don't want to say, so I pretended like I said it and beeped it out.
Finger in cunt?
No,
Oh,
finger in.
You're going to talk about being a black guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
No,
It doesn't matter what
I'm
color
over
you
that.
are.
Well, no, it doesn't.
You're a rapist.
But it's a funny word. That's all. It's a good word.
Not to the people that are going to stab you to death.
No one will ever stab me for saying nigger. No one. I just said it. I didn't call anybody the N-word. I didn't
Easy.
say it in anger.
Easy now, killer.
It's a word. Nigger.
right,
It's
stop
just a
it.
word.
Stop
It's
it.
just a word, Joe.
I understand that, but it's
It doesn't do anything.
not a good word, and we shouldn't use it.
I don't know. It's just a word. It's just a fucking conglomeration of fucking consonants and vowels and sounds.
Yeah, except it's a horrible word. It's the worst thing you could call a black person.
I know, it's awful. Somehow, though, it's a pretty cool thing to call your white buddy, though. I don't get it. Why is that?
I don't know.
It's actually not okay to call your buddy that, as a matter of fact. And I don't think that's what I truly think. I think it's a terrible word as well, but I'm just acknowledging that it is indeed a word. It's not poison. It's not a knife. It's not a loaded gun. It's just a word. You know what I mean? That's all. So, speaking of fucking crazy niggers, did you see that Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un, June 12th is a no-go, it turns out.
Yeah.
Old Donald wrote him a letter.
Well, I guess old Kim said he's not going to get rid of his missiles. Or his.
They did destroy some infrastructure around their missile fucking launching site, though. That was supposed to be something that they were supposed to do.
I don't know.
And that wasn't enough for O'Donnell. I guess over the weekend or something, Kim had some harsh words, or he had some rhetoric go down, and Donald's like, you know what, fuck off.
Fuck you, Kim.
You know what I mean? You need to behave. You know.
Well, the guy, I don't know. How long can they keep it up in that country?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? How long can you keep that fucking country going?
I mean, that family has made it happen for a while.
They have, but
the little Kim dynasty that they have over there. It's exactly what it is, by the way.
Well, yeah, it's the grandfather, father, and now the fat fucking.
And he wasn't even the oldest son, correct? If I remember, that was weird. He was the only one involved in the fucking.
I don't think the oldest was all that serious. I don't think he liked it.
Yeah,
he might not be crazy.
He might not be alive.
No, he's alive.
I think some of the uncles.
He likes going to Disneyland and shit.
Which is the Disneyland in China? I think there's one in Shanghai.
I think he's been to the United States.
Oh, by the way, I
don't think he's wanted.
I wanted to talk about, because I'm going on my honeymoon soon.
Yeah.
I stumbled across a Yahoo thing the other day. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's old, but they were talking. Oh no, because they have all the figures on attendance at all these big amusement parks around the world.
Yeah.
And they had a top 10, and
top 10.
Yeah, the top 10 of 2017, and 9 of them are Disney parks. You know what I mean? But it's still number one fucking King of New York, Duke of New York, whatever, is Magic Kingdom in Orlando. More people visit that than any other place.
Is that the number one tourist destination in the world?
It's the number one amusement park. I mean, I don't know if that makes it the number one. It's the number one. More people go to the Magic Kingdom in Orlando than go to any other amusement park in the world.
Really?
Still, after all these years, you know what I mean? It's still number one. And like I said, 8 of the top 10, or maybe 9 of them, were Disney parks somewhere on the planet, you know? There's fucking Disney parks in fucking Shanghai now.
Yeah. Yeah, they were all over the place.
I mean...
Well, they got one in... I can't believe that the French let them build one right outside of Paris.
That's been there a while. And I think the one in Tokyo just celebrated 20 years already. So it's just it was a Yahoo article. It's not working on Google. Fuck. You know, what pleased me, though, is that fucking Six Flags was nowhere near anywhere on that list, because I hate Six Flags. It's not a bad place, but I can't... The fucking lines... I've been to a couple of them, and any one that you go to, it seems like the day I go, there's a million other motherfuckers there. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you
That's what I like about what we're going in 2 weeks, and the lines are not... You'd be surprised. The lines are just not bad the second weekend in June, you know?
In Orlando?
Yeah, because the kids aren't out of school most places yet.
It's going to be so fucking hot. I don't want to kill you.
Nah, it'll be fine. I could use a little real warmth, Joe, for my bones. I'm telling you, I'm so looking forward to this trip. And I thought about that. I'll be sweating, but I'm just going to bring 4 tank tops with me wherever I go. You know what I mean? I'd like to spend most of the fucking time in the pool or poolside or fucking in a hot tub.
Well,
That's
you
one thing I'm
gotta-
really looking forward to is a couple good soak-ins. I need a couple soak-ins, man. I mean, they don't make bathtub. If you're not a wealthy guy, you're not going to have a bathtub in your house big enough to soak in. You know what I mean? I like taking a good hot soak. I can tell by the way you're looking at me that you fucking think I'm out of my mind.
No, I mean, if you want to. I haven't taken a bath in a long time.
Oh, I mean,
You know what? I took a bath in Cody, Wyoming. I was on a motorcycle all day, and I was fucking raw out,
yeah.
and I got in and I was freezing. So I said, I'm going to fill the tub up with hot fucking water,
And you made it happen.
and got in there.
How much water ended up on the floor? Jesus Christ.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad?
I was somewhat careful.
Was that like some kind of like just a cheap motel? You just literally had to fold yourself into that
No,
fucking
this was
tub?
the name of the hotel is the Irma,
Okay.
and the Irma is named after Buffalo Bill's daughter.
Oh, no shit. Is that with an I or an E? I'm trying to picture the Irma. It is with I. Okay.
So I've stayed in the Irma twice, and they have a huge buffet, with roast beef and shit. And
Sounds
they have
wonderful.
they have a cowboy show.
That sounds awful.
So I've been drunk there with my old man a couple times.
I'm all set with live shows. I did go to a live show with my kids Monday, a concert in Boston, which I talked about at length on my Al Show 1, which I did a solo show.
I'm proud of you
Joe
for
didn't
doing
even
that.
know that I did it.
No.
I don't know why you're proud of me. I'm proud that you did 3 of them, but after you hear my show, you're not going to be proud of me. It was awful.
Oh,
It was fucking terrible.
Don't beat yourself up, Ellie.
21 minutes, Joe. That's all I could do.
That's okay. Like
I
I
didn't even
said,
pretend that I knew how to sit there and talk.
there are people. There's a lot of I'll go onto YouTube, and Adam Carolla doesn't put his shows on YouTube, right? But there'll be a 10-minute segment or an 8-minute segment, and if you just not a lot of people can listen to a 2-hour show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be on the computer or some fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is my content was just fucking awful.
Well, is it being
awful.
listened to? I bet people are listening to it.
I don't know. It got like 21 or 22 listens.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
You're doing good.
I don't know.
And it's the attempt. It's a hard thing to do.
Well, I figured out some. You know how to wire shit, all kind of shit. But I also know how to wire equipment. It took me forever to figure out how to get music in this thing, and I finally figured out. Just run one of these buggers out of the other computer, find a couple of fucking adapters, put it in, and I can get. So I think. It'll take me about a half hour, an hour of prep. I want to get Audacity on this, which I think it's on there, but I want to put the intro and the outro on this thing and then mix them in live. Don't add them later.
Yeah.
That would be fun, right? I got to figure that out. I know I can do it. It'll just take a little practice,
Yeah. You'll get it.
But I think that would be cool because that will cut down the post-show time. You know what I mean? Then I can literally... When you go upstairs, I can literally just turn it into an MP3, and it'll be on SoundCloud in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? If I mix that shit in live.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to a thing you said.
That's fine. It wasn't that interesting.
What is it now?
What I said was, I'm going to get the intro and the outro onto this computer, and I'm going to mix them in live, not add them later, because it'll save me time, and it's fun. It's a little bit more interactive.
Oh, all right. I see what
Because
you're
I
saying.
figured out how to get music into this on the go, which you'll hear
okay.
when you listen to my show later. It's only 20 minutes. Give it a listen.
I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it either tonight or in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll be falling
The
asleep.
music's excellent anyway, but the
Did you see the size of that fucking motor? So, folks.
wait, the hood still closes, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking.
So I got a 1990 Craftsman lawnmower, riding lawnmower. Or somewhere around 90, 92, something like that.
No shit.
And the thing works perfect. It really does. Except the motor I bought it. I paid $200 for it, and the guy ran the motor out of oil. And it broke a connecting rod, which I replaced. Oh, I got heartburn like fucking crazy.
You need some ranitidine, dude.
So
Zantac is the fucking commercial name.
So I think I've had this mower for 5 years, and the motor's just tired. So my wife was going to buy one, but to buy a lawnmower like that has the hydrostatic drive and the V-twin motor and shit, it's $1,700. I said, we're not going to spend $1,700 on a mower that I'm going to leave out in the snow in the wintertime.
So what'd you find the motor for?
The motor was on eBay, and it was $700.
It's brand new, though, right?
Brand new.
Yeah. How many horsepower is that thing?
22.
Fucking awesome.
So, and it's probably a true, because the motor that I took off, I don't know whether you knew about this or you remember it, but several years ago, there was a class action suit filed against small engine manufacturers because they would literally just whack a label on it and say, yeah, this is 18 horsepower.
Right, and who knows what it was.
And then somebody would come out with Tecumseh would come out with a 19 horsepower,
right.
And Briggs would go. And it was the same fucking motor.
Yeah.
So the motor that I took out of there is 19 and a half horsepower.
Yeah.
Now, they made that motor in the identical size. You follow me?
Sure.
Same number of cc's, same engine. And it had anywhere from 12 to 20 horsepower.
Sure.
And I'm looking at the specifications. I mean, the carburetor isn't different. The compression ratio isn't different.
And it just says this is what the horsepower is at the bottom line.
Right.
All the specs
the cylinders
are the same.
aren't.
Right.
All the specs are the same.
Right.
So I'm like, how the fuck could it be? There's nothing. I mean, the camshaft, because the specs even had like the camshaft lobe height and shit, how they open the valves, and there wasn't even a difference there.
Yeah.
So there's no way to get any extra horsepower. Now, I think it makes more than 12, but it probably makes 15.
Yeah, probably not. That's when you said 22. I was like, I had a 96, and I think on the thing it said 16.
Well, no, what I'm saying, the motor that I bought now,
Yeah.
because for a while there, they were just they were putting out torque specifications.
Yeah.
But now they're really testing them. They're putting them on a dyno.
If that's really a 22 horse.
If that's really 22 horsepower, it'll cut through. Because I go up there when the grass is thick and shit.
Yeah.
And it really just bogs down.
Right.
And I just want to go up there and fucking mow the shit.
You're going to be doing wheelies.
Well, I was thinking about getting a different size pulley for the back so that it would go go 20 instead of 10. But I'm not going to do that. I got another one around the corner that I got from Kung Fu.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to beef that one up. It doesn't have a mower deck on it.
Does Patty still have her flamingo one? Remember you made her a custom fucking number? Does she still have that or no? Is that gone?
No. And Jesus, I don't know what happened to it.
That was a riot. It was a Key West themed fucking sit down lawnmower.
I forgot about that.
And it was a borderline antique.
I think I gave it to somebody.
Really? She didn't like it, huh?
I
She looked pretty fun riding it.
You know what it is? It's, and I'm going to do it to this mower. She needs to have something, like, there was all kinds of little tricks she had to do to get the thing started.
I got you. Well, it was old. It was old.
Well, no, I'm talking about this one.
Oh, well,
here.
she needs seamless.
She needs to, like, turn the key, the thing goes on.
Press a button. Is there a push button one? That would be cool.
So this one, literally, it doesn't have a choke. It's an automatic choke.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you literally turn the key and go.
I mowed the lawn over at 9 Leonard Street there in Carver last week. You know, Evan broke his hand. This was like the day after. He's mowing again, but that first day he was a little tender, you know. So anyway, they got when I lived there, we were all Craftsman equipped. They're all Toro equipped over there. They got, talking about the X and Evan.
Yeah.
They got a really, really nice Toro sit-down mower. Like, it's excellent. You know what I mean? And they got a Toro push mower, and they got a Toro weed whacker, which is the shit. And they even got a Toro
they do. Yeah,
leaf blower, which is fat. I mean, they're all fat. Yeah.
Nice stuff.
But I'm saying that's what she's buying now. I don't know if price point wise, if it's good or not. I don't know. I haven't had to fucking price any of that shit, and since I moved.
Yeah, well, living in an apartment, you don't have to mow the lawn.
Thank God, because I don't have anywhere to put anything. We have yet to unpack. Okay, our clothes are unpacked. The bedrooms and the kitchen is set up. The furniture's where it's going to be, but piled on every piece of furniture in this motherfucker, and I mean every piece of furniture, is just boxes and stuff, and that we cannot seem to get unpacked. She wants to have a yard sale this weekend, and I told her. Oh, and the other thing is, her sister actually has shit that people will buy, and they're just giving us it to sell. So she's chomping at the bit because she'd like to make a couple extra hunch for the fucking vacation,
right?
The honeymoon.
Right.
So I'm not fucking being miserly with the fucking dough, So they're bringing more shit as we speak. As you and I are speaking right now, her brother-in-law just brought over a Toyota Tacoma pickup, not a huge pickup with a cap, but the back is just stuffed with shit. That to me sounds like a lot of shit. I'm like, can you please not bring it upstairs? Just get it, leave it in the front hallway, and don't block the door or the stairs. So I'm wondering how that's going to go. You know what I mean? So
that's funny.
So Saturday, I'm going to I got a couple things to do. I'm helping Anya and Evan finish the yard. I stained the decks last night. I washed them the other day, stained them last night. By the way, the front porch there that you built?
Is it falling down?
No. But that porch, right? A decent-sized porch, 36 by 8, with that fucking 8-foot fucking 5 steps down, right? And the deck out back that Anya paid you to have fucking Dead Paul fucking build with his buddy.
Oh, yes.
So what was that, like 14 by 14 or something? With a full fucking stairway and like a full fucking 10, 12 steps to grade in the back and then off the side.
Yes.
So anyway, 2 decent-sized decks. I got there at 10 of 6 last night. I didn't start staining until 6:15. 7:45, I was done with both those decks.
So you were flying.
An hour and a half, Joe. 2 decks. Thank you.
Fire,
the
dude.
kid still has it. You know what I mean? I was disinterested in fucking going back there. You know what I mean? And it fucking looks good. You know what I mean? I can still produce, man. Evan asked me, he goes, "Do you miss painting for yourself, Dad?" And
no.
I'm like, some days I really do, Evan, and it's days like this where here it is, 7 o'clock at night, and I'm still outside. I feel like I'm vitamin D deficient because I'm working inside. This time a year ago, I was 6 weeks outside. You know what I mean?
Right.
I had already been outside for 6 fucking weeks, I do like working outside, man. But it great. Oh, that's the other thing. So I did all that other work at the apartment, and then last night, so I haven't done any like physical labor and other than moving shit for 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I felt this morning like I was in a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Just from fucking staining for 2 hours.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Weird.
I do.
Fucking weird. Like, I literally, like right now as we speak, my back hurts, my knees hurt, my elbows hurt, everything just hurts. It's
I know
fucked.
exactly what
I
you're
feel
talking
like
about.
I fucking, like you and I wrestled for a half hour or something. You know what I mean?
Because, I mean,
or a minute.
If I spent a lot of time just sitting on my ass, you know, doing...
Yeah, the next time that you do something, you're sore.
I get up and every fucking muscle
Yeah.
and...
I believe that's called age.
Well, I think it's also... It's just sitting around.
Oh, no. Did I tell you? I didn't tell you.
No. What happened?
Hold on. You got anything you can vamp about for 5
Nobody's
seconds?
dead, right?
No. You're going to love this. God damn it. I thought I put it in here because I wanted you to see it. Fuck.
What is it?
You know what? You know where it is? It's with my headphones. I brought my headphones home the other night because I just wanted to. And I put them today with my lunchbox and my AARP card, which I got because I wanted to show you. And I left. I left
turn
the
50
tomorrow. I turned 50.
Oh,
but they're a little early.
Happy birthday!
But not only did I get it, they already tracked me down in Kingston. I haven't even changed my address. I don't know how the fuck they do.
They're
they
brutal.
know. The only people who, you know what?
Talk about knowing how to find people.
Nope. I mean, they're better. IRS can't do what they do.
No.
I got a fucking AARP card, Joe. Oh no.
Well, I got one of them 4
Fucking
years
all
ago.
over. Oh no, I know. I remember when you had it taped up on the wall for a while.
And then I haven't gotten one in a while, but they keep sending them. I think 55, I'll get another one.
So that's the other thing. I don't know if it was around the holidays. Yeah, because me and the wife were stuck in the house, and I said, fucking get your phone and put the video camera on, whatever it is. Take a video. So she turned it on, and I said, dearly beloved, to you, my wife, my children, my sister, and my parents, I do not want a 50th birthday party. Thank you. And she fucking recorded it, and I said, when people ask about a 50th birthday party, you play that to them. So
we don't do... I don't know whether this is wrong or not, but Patty and I don't do anything for birthdays.
You had a 50th birthday party and a 40th birthday party.
But we don't... For most birthdays, it's, we'll go out and go to breakfast or something.
Right, listen, so I begged her. I begged. And my daughter spilt the beans the other night by mistake. Because I was telling her about the fucking yard sale.
Yep.
And she knows when I do yard sale, I don't fuck around, man. I'm out there from 7:30 in the morning until dusk.
I know, you can see on Google Maps.
Yeah, I'm a yard sale motherfucker. I do it right. So she goes, yeah, but aren't you going to Grandma's on Sunday after? And she clammed up. And I looked at Evan.
Drop the ball.
And then I got home and I said to my wife, Sunday afternoon, what's going on? And she fucking caved. So it's not just the family. There's her side. My fucking wife's family is coming.
Well, you only turned 50 once, Al.
It's fucking vile.
And 50's a...
You're not going, are you? They didn't invite.
No, I'm not invited.
All right, if you didn't get invited, that means it's not big because you'd be one of the first other non-family people invited. That's good. That means no one other than family will be there, I hope. And then next weekend we got it, and I'm like, why do a party? We got Evan's graduation party literally 5 days later. You know what I mean? 6 days later.
There's a present.
Oh, thanks. I'm not vying for a present. Fucking.
Well, I got some tactical flashlights.
You know what?
And your father can...
Joe, it's a very thoughtful gift. It really is a thoughtful gift.
Well,
Thank you
there's
very
two of them
much.
in there, and that's 1,000...
I'm going to give Cat one. I'll have one in Cat.
1,000 lumens.
Yeah. You know what? My dad's got Cat turned on to the fucking flashlight thing because he loves giving everyone flashlights. He makes sure all the girls got good. She got a good one, but this one's good too.
Well, it's good because you could blind the rapist.
Now, is this the one my dad told you to buy, or did you... because you guys were comparing flashlight. You guys
Well,
look like
he had-
you guys look like Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. Where you like turn out the light. You guys look like you were having a lightsaber battle.
The one he had was 800 lumens.
By the way, you're Darth Vader in that scenario, and he's Obi-Wan.
And he's a wonderful man, your dad. And I had this one, which I really
smooth talker.
liked. And I got this, but this is a 500 lumen. And it probably needs batteries, too. Well, but, so his just blew this away with the 800 lumens, which is just a measurement of how much light it puts out. And it's not a linear scale.
Now, don't you think that might be kind of like the fucking lawnmower mowers? They could just say like, "Oh, well, we're gonna make an 8,500 lumens."
Oh yeah,
and it's
they
the
could
same.
be lying through their fucking
and it's the
teeth.
same fucking thing. Like, who the fuck? How do you measure the
How are you
lumens?
how are you gonna test it?
You know what I mean?
So
That thing could be like 12 lumens. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Who knows?
14.
It's like it has to fall within a fucking a parentheses of fucking 9,200.
Well, the good thing now too with these LED flashlights is that there's no, like an incandescent bulb, it uses unlike the incandescent bulb that used to come in all flashlights, it uses very little power. So I mean, the batteries will last a long time.
Yeah.
And I got the one that I gave to your pop the other night that came in the box. That's got it's got the little battery pack that you put 3 AA's in.
Yeah.
Or 3 AA's.
Yeah.
But it also has
A self-charger
a rechargeable
Pack.
single lithium-ion battery.
that can go in the same place.
That
yeah.
goes in lieu of the 3.
So if you had both of them in there, what does it default to, I wonder?
No,
you can't. Oh,
can't.
I got you. I
you
got
either do the lithium ion,
I got you.
or you do, the 3 fucking AAA's.
Right.
But that's a good flashlight.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with them, but they really come in handy when if you need some, you're working on something, you need some fucking light.
Right.
So,
By the way,
I was working on.
yeah, go ahead.
Something happened. I got my new wonderful air conditioner here.
Which, by the way, bravo. Even a moron like me can make it happen. I made it happen last night and tonight, and it fucking cools the room quick, and it's not like it's like things
No,
quiet.
no, it's
I had to
pretty-
go up and put my hand on it to make sure it was on, because I couldn't hear it.
There is a turbo mode.
Oh, is there? I interrupted you. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, that's okay. I was upstairs, so that's as loud as it'll ever get.
Well, you certainly can't hear it over the microphone.
No, that's
You can't hear it with
it.
headphones on. I had to take it off to hear it.
So I was upstairs, and I had it on cool. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I must have had a leak somewhere.
Oh.
And long story short, these caps, because I went around, I checked everything pretty good. I took some Windex, and you go to every fitting, and you spray Windex on it and see if any little fucking bubbles start bubbling up and shit. But there were these caps that you're supposed to torque down, and I just left them hand tight.
Mm.
So I think that's what happened, because I couldn't find a leak anywhere. So I had to put some more of the ozone and fucking atmosphere killing
Fucking
stuff.
decaying
And-
fucking matter.
But you go on. This is a mini split system for our 3 listeners.
All 3 of you.
And you can, it's impossible to find, meaning all the experts online, which are, I don't think there's any, You're supposed to take all of the refrigerant out and then weigh it back in.
Okay.
And I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So I found the refrigerant is R410A, and which I have no idea. Like you use R134A in your car. Okay. So I got a gauge, and the deal is, and I think I know why, but I can't explain it. But you want a certain pressure for a given outside temperature.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the higher the temperature, the more pressure you want on the low side of the air conditioner.
And that's why only part of the tank is wet.
So I put, it was 68 degrees. So I put in the right pressure, and it works like a champ.
Yeah, fucking just does. Why is there blue tape on that? Was that packaging tape or?
No, you know what it was?
Were you painting?
I had that where the other one is.
I was going to say that. All right, now I got you.
That's painting tape.
Yeah, and I'm like, I know he didn't paint in here since he put that fucking thing in.
Something's fucked up. I got to take it off. I think it's bunched up.
You fucked up your daughter's fucking wall scroll.
Yeah, well.
What does it say? Always kiss me goodnight or something?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. My wife had that type of shit on the wall at the other apartment.
I think my daughter probably
thing.
thinks it's fucking awful now, too.
Well, it's just romantic to have writing on your wall, it turns out.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a chick thing. Hey, I know it's kind of boring and no one else cares, but I just want to know, do you have any inside skinny on the Stein building project? Your boy Gus. I had texted you while he was live fucking tearing that fucking thing down on 7 o'clock on a Friday.
He got thrown out of the planning board.
Oh, since then?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm asking. Oh, I don't read the local paper. I got to read it. So what happened? I'll get it, Joe.
I'm going to get some water.
Oh, I'll get that, too. And anyway, the people who listen, you know that it's not like we have any new listeners. So, but the people, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about our friend Gus. We've talked about this project, so you guys know what I'm talking about. So, Joe, you said that since then he's been to the planning board and he got kicked out, or he fucking...
Oh, he got thrown out.
Like by the police and shit?
Well, I think they have a cop there every time Gus is there.
Yeah.
I think there's a cop there anyway, doing a detail.
So he's basically just going to build whatever the fuck he wants and go about things the way he wants.
The thing is, I read it. They weren't even... Although they can be assholes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But...
Gus has a particularly low tolerance for fucking bureaucracy.
He literally just gets up and starts calling them fucking assholes. And this is in a public meeting.
Yeah, where minutes are being taken.
Yeah. And he goes, "Who the fuck do you think you are?"
We got to read them we got to read the minutes from the last meeting.
They make a bunch of suggestions that he doesn't have to do. And he's like,
Yeah.
But he takes it the wrong way, like they're trying to force him to do it.
Yeah, and all they're doing is making a suggestion that's unenforceable anyway. But he's not, I'm sure he doesn't take criticism well from anybody. Never mind that. That's all it is.
No.
He doesn't take criticism well.
No, what he doesn't like being screwed with.
Yeah.
And
he knows his shit. So,
yeah,
he's just really not. Listen, none of us are in the mood to suffer bullshit. You know what I mean? But when you're in the game that you guys are in, you found your niche. You build the nice spec houses. You don't have to do the meetings that often. I'm sure you got to go to a couple once in a while, but
never.
You don't have to ever go to like a fucking conservation committee meeting once in a while.
Every once in a while.
That's what I'm saying.
Those aren't too bad.
You don't have to go to a planning board meeting. You're not building commercial shit. But I'm saying once in a while you got to go to a fucking conservation committee or something like that.
I don't subdivide any land. I don't do subdivisions. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, right. No, you find them.
I closed on 2 today on Drew Road.
Oh man, congratulations! Oh, Drew Road's fun. So are they going to front towards the fucking road or towards the water? Are they on the water?
No.
Oh, who the fuck is selling land out there? Who'd you buy it from?
I bought it in the. It was listed for $400,000.
Are they adjacent
forever.
lots? They're adjacent lots.
Yeah. and I offered him $300, and I got it for $307.
So that must be somebody who imagine you're still paying $150,000 for a lot. Oh my God, it's crazy.
Yeah, but they're 3 acres. I sold one of the old Sandwich Road ones for $550 with $60,000 in extras.
What do you mean, the house? What are you talking about?
Old Sandwich Road.
You have a new one that you just built, or
Yeah.
Oh, you got another one going.
Yeah, there's 2. I sold the least done one, which is great.
Oh, that's nowhere near fucking finishes, right? Or is it?
No.
I'm not up on your thing because I don't do work for you
No,
anymore.
I know.
I usually know where you're
it's
at.
just
so.
framed. It's just framed.
Oh, and they already bought it. That's weird for you, huh?
Well, I think
Somebody
it's
made you
great.
an offer, or did you? Yeah,
No,
I
it's
actually had
done.
it listed.
Done.
You had it listed, though, is what I'm saying. You usually wait until they're fucking finished.
No, I wasn't gonna lose the market's hot.
Good for you, Joe.
So the deal is
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
The deal is this house is going to be done like middle of September, October. And
What are you letting them pick?
now I don't have to sell it. I don't have
I
to worry
understand.
about, meaning the other house is going to be completely finished like in another month.
Managing homeowners sucks, too, but I know what you're
You
saying.
follow what I'm saying?
I understand.
No, they
It's a
did
different
all
dynamic.
kinds of shit. They did they're framing the basement. They wanted Trex decking on the deck
Yep.
and farmer's porch.
Oh, nice.
They wanted a walk-in tile shower.
Okay. All stuff that's not hard to do.
They're paying $14,000 for their kitchen appliances.
That's fine. That's not that out of hand, man.
How the fuck can you? How can you spend $14,000?
I don't know. My parents spent a lot of money on theirs.
Appliances?
I don't know. I don't remember what they spent. I think they spent over six. I think they spent.
I guess you can get
$6 or $7 grand anyway.
you can get one of those 6-burner Viking ranges for they're probably $3 or $4 grand.
That fucking kitchen over at my parents. That renovation was.
I was supposed to go
way more
over
than
there.
I
and
thought.
I forgot.
I think at the end of the day, they spent between 45 and 50 grand on that fucking thing. And I managed the project, and I told them there's no way it'll be more than 40, and it was.
Did they do any more than just rip the cabinets out and put more new ones back in? Like, was there any remodeling?
We ripped out all the old cabinets,
Yeah,
all the floors,
in the kitchen.
and that dining room. It's a fucking open country kitchen now. So there's all new cabinets, but there's cabinets that go into the dining room on both sides. They have the whole
Okay.
fucking thing is cabinets.
So
And then the floor we put in.
didn't I open that up for them at
You
one
did.
point?
And now it's but it was still like kitchen with linoleum and fucking dining room with carpet. So now it's
Right.
all one continuous 4-inch. We did the pre-finished Bruce floor. Justin did it 4 inches, beautiful, all the way into the bathroom. I did all new cabinets and medicine cabinets in their bathrooms. They didn't. She still got the fucking old yellow cast iron fucking toilet and the blue one upstairs. They didn't want new toilets. They're beautiful.
Hey, they still work.
So what she did is
The Harvest Gold.
now the walls are the same color as the sink and the toilets upstairs and downstairs. But anyway, I did all her bathrooms except we didn't do any floors in the bathrooms. And then, but downstairs, that hardwood floor goes in. You know how you walk into their house and it's that center entry and the fucking stairway is right to your right when you walk in?
Yeah.
And then it goes into the living room that way and then a hallway with 2 coat closets. That whole hallway, the floor is continuous from when you walk in, that whole hallway, into the open dining room kitchen, the hallway, and then into the bathroom. We put the hardwood all the way through that. And it's beautiful. He did a good job. All I had to do was just build up the floor to make everything match, which wasn't that hard.
What did they do for counters in the kitchen?
Quartz, which is the new.
No, that's what these people are doing.
Quartz is the deal
I
because
think it's expensive.
they're all the same. Fucking granite, quartz, and corian, or whatever corian is called now. That type of material.
Yeah.
They're all the same. It's all the same.
I did core. I don't like that corian.
Yeah, nobody does, and it's because it's fucking not bacteria fucking friendly, well, it is bacteria friendly is the problem. And
I don't like the granite either.
the granite stains. The quartz is the deal. Oh, and a quartz backsplash all the way from, the same thing that's on the counters
I don't like the
fucking backsplash that thick.
I don't like the granite because it's cold.
And then I did some wiring. I moved some switches, and I did all the electric. I did all the electrical
If
work.
you have an island or a peninsula that you can like put stools on, and you sit up, you pony on up to the granite countertop, and you put your arms down, your arms start to freeze.
Yeah. Well, we did a.
I mean, they look. I put them in all the houses, all the bathrooms.
Yeah.
You have to.
We took a portable island out, and then on the wall there, by the back mudroom that your dad built. I don't know if you remember the setup. Your dad built a mudroom.
I do remember the
So
mudroom.
now when you come in the mudroom, right on your right is cabinetry up and bottom, and on top it's like it's counter where you can put stools under, and that's the new breakfast area. Faces into the wall, but this. Wait till you see it. It's a nice
I'm gonna
deal.
go over
It was
there.
a team effort, and it was a. I didn't design the thing, but they listened to me. So I'm not happy with the way one thing looks. There's a tie-in, two cabinets
I might
in the
just
wall.
shoot
I don't
over
like.
there tomorrow.
But the floor is gorgeous. The floor is absolutely gorgeous, and I gotta.
Does the floor have the little where the two boards meet? Does it have the little fucking bevel?
Well, I mean,
Is it? Does it?
it's not as bad as the. You
know what I'm saying?
The 2.5 Dundee strip is. This is basically 4-inch Dundee strip.
Does it have a little bevel where they meet?
It's not a bevel, but there's definitely it's not like it's polyed over the fucking. You know what I mean?
But I don't know
You
why
can
they
see
do
the
that.
boards. It's not beveled. It's not like my floor in Leonard Street, which is.
Well, they literally like they do something so there's a little indent where the seam is.
It's not. Listen,
You would think
I
they
know
would
what you're
just make
talking
it
about,
flat.
and there is, but it's not as beveled.
Okay.
It's less beveled, but you're right. It's technically probably a bevel, but it's minuscule. It's so minuscule.
You know what? I'm gonna do. I have to talk to Justin about this because I got this house in Carver, and the fucking, I do the whole first floor in hardwood, and then I do the upstairs hall, and then the bedrooms get carpet.
Unless they want to add it in the master or something.
So the fucking sawdust is
the
on
worst.
every square inch.
That's exactly why I don't ever do regular hardwood floors in a traditional manner. I always get pre-finished floors.
So now there's got to be a way for him to do this, to suck the sawdust up. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
He has a machine, like the machine that I have that in my wood shop here that sucks all the sawdust in. He has a portable one of those, and I think the guy that's doing because he doesn't do the sanding and shit.
He's got a guy who sands and a guy who polishes.
I think there's a
He just
hole
puts
in the
shit.
fucking bag, and
He
it's
just nails
blowing
the
all
shit.
over the place.
I don't
Because
think.
it's horrible.
I don't think that. By the way, out of all the guys who do the traditional method like you do, the mess is the least in your houses. Believe it or not.
Well,
Most of the places, it's a fucking nightmare.
but I don't know who to get in
All
there.
those high-end Duxbury houses I worked in, they did the same thing. They put the raw fucking
Who do you get
shit
in there
down.
to clean the walls? You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
Again, it's not a perfect science because you can put
No,
the
but
shit
I mean,
in. You can put the shit in and
I
then
gotta
cover
get
the floor.
I gotta get a guy in there or a woman
It's better when you put the shit in and
Clean
then cover
the
the
walls.
floor. If you put the shit in and then paper the floor, that's really the way to go. That cuts down because then when you paint, all the dust is cleaned as the painter goes. You know what I mean?
not really cold. I wonder if I'm losing
But it's, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's not a perfect science. But again, you've been doing it forever, and whatever works, works. People don't. The pre-finished floors are better than way better than they used to be. It's like any other technology. It's just technology. It's not, it's computers and this. This is all technology. It's the pre-finished floors is technology, and I'm telling you, they work good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. People are snobs, I guess, too. There's certain snobbery that goes on with it, but I don't know. It's fine. It is what it is. When you see my parents' kitchen, you're going to go, wow, that floor is pretty fucking fresh, and there's no dust anywhere. You know what I mean?
Well,
you can move into one of your houses, and then if you go and say the bitch gets off her ass and finally does some dusting 8 months after she moves in, she's going to dust up in the master walk-in closet on top of the fucking door, and there's going to be hardwood floor fucking dust on that fucking thing.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I'll tell you what. I'm starting to. My buddy Ira found this.
The great Ira. Hi, Ira. How you doing, buddy?
He found this flooring, and it's like this is being used a lot now. It's a floor. It's kind of like this shit here.
It's floating,
but it's vinyl. It's floating. And it's got texture to it, and you can't tell the difference.
And you can't see the seams either, probably.
And it's waterproof.
Oh, that's neat.
So, and you don't have to sand it or anything. Like this flooring here, This
is a photograph we're looking at, correct?
Yeah, probably.
It's a photograph.
But it's bulletproof.
I like it.
You can drop a fucking hammer on it.
You could tell that one of the most walked-on areas is over there, though, because that's shifting a little. But
whoa, when I was, I think I had a problem.
Yeah.
When I was cutting this shit, whatever is on the surface, there were fucking sparks coming out of it.
Oh, I was gonna ask if it looked like fucking ground up plastic, but no, huh? Looks like metal filaments.
The surface is so hard,
right?
And I don't know what's in it, but it's virtually impossible to scratch.
Were you cutting it with a miter saw or on the fucking table
miter
saw? Oh, okay. Did you have to change your blade?
Yeah, at the end, yeah.
Yeah, so the shit's definitely hard. There's no doubt,
Oh yeah.
Like I said, flooring systems to me are it's like anything. Everything's a miracle to me lately. It's just. The world we live in is just amazing, and it just improves leaps and bounds day by day, but it's not everything. Not everything moves along the same, but you know what? Granted, you built this a while ago already. It's,
Well,
if you told me it was 5 years, I believe you, but it's been more, right?
So, my hardwood floor upstairs.
Yeah.
It's all
fucked. Yeah.
I'm thinking of buying that vinyl. And just going
over
the hardwood.
it. Yeah, going over it.
As long as we're going to have dogs.
By the way, that's what we did. I lied to you.
Fuck it.
That's what we did over at Dad and Mom's. I went over I ripped up carpet and then went over old hardwood because there was carpet over hardwood. I had to build up the transition between the two floors.
They used to
we
do
went
that
over
a lot,
hardwood and vinyl, right over it. Boom.
They used to do that a lot because they would just put hardwood in. You know what I mean?
Hey, by the way, you're looking skinny. Did you fucking lose a couple pounds? You look like you lost some weight.
I did.
It's not old guy weight loss, is it? Or is it on like you're fucking modifying what you put in your fucking mouth?
I'm not getting cool there.
Well, it was working earlier.
Fucked up, Al.
I don't know what to say, man. So I was gonna. It sounds like I'm fucking polishing your knob, but you look like you lost weight, and your hair is still. I talk about it every couple months, but your hair is so fucking blonde, it's ridiculous. You're 54 years old, and your fucking hair is blonde. It's not gray. It's not white. It's fucking blonde. You do need a haircut, though.
I know.
And here's how I can tell. because you are a hairy bastard. The fucking back of your neck.
Hairy?
Look that way for a second. Yeah, you need. I'm surprised Patty hasn't been on you about that.
Well,
you are a hairy bastard. Oh, you do your hair yourself?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. What do you just use the fucking a clippers or whatever?
I have a pair of dog shears.
Okay, that's cool.
Works pretty good.
It's the same thing, really. And so you do your own neck and all that shit?
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself fucking grooming your fucking manly region down there? When you're doing your hair?
Yeah. When it gets out of control.
Yeah, good. So you do a little groom. I haven't groomed in like 2 years. It's getting to be time.
But there's guys
I literally have pubic hair longer than my dick. All right?
There's guys that shave their chest.
That can't be. I'm hairier now than I've ever been, and I'm not that hairy. I mean, I'm hairy on my head, as you know. I'm blessed with,
you get a full
long,
head of
thick
hair.
locks, but I have the worst beard ever. I have the worst beard in show business. You know what I mean?
But I got a big old bald spot, and I got a forehead the size of a fucking drive-in movie.
Wait a minute. Bend down. I never seen you. Oh yeah. All right. You got the bald spot, but you can't. Because you're taller than everybody. No one ever sees it.
Right.
You look like you got a thick shock. You look like you got a nice fucking.
Other than the very high forehead and the bald spot,
nah.
I could grow hair in.
You are.
If I wanted to.
Yeah. You're her suit. You are.
But you know
suit.
what? I love the short hair.
Yeah. No, I hear you. You haven't had long hair in a long, long time. I'm pretty
well, it's
sure.
just so I haven't owned a comb in 15 years.
Yeah, I know that. I have to
no
brush.
Fucking brush.
I brush my hair after the shower every day, and I used to not. I used to just get dreadlocks. But I know the deal, and I think if you actually brush your hair, it doesn't grow as fast. By the way, the kid with the hair.
Really?
I know you've seen him lately, but wait till you. The kid is still changing physically. My son.
Oh, you're talking about your kid.
By the way, I am significantly taller than him. I told you we went to that show the other day.
Yeah.
And we were at a general admission show at the House of Blues. Ever been at the House of Blues? I've never been there. It's a great venue.
Well,
it's pretty cool.
I went to the one in Orlando.
Okay, well, this one in Boston is there's a big. There's 2 balconies. And there's general admission on the floor with no seating. So it's like, you've been to general admission concerts as a kid. You know what I mean? Did you do concerts as a teenager? Were you one of those kids or no? You must have been.
Very few.
All right. So you must have been Cape Cod Coliseum.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that's general admission. So did you ever want to get close and have to go in and work your way to the front because you wanted to be closer or no?
The Cape Cod Coliseum ruined concerts for me because they had no air conditioning.
Well, yeah, it was awful. I only went to 1 or 2 shows there.
I saw Pat Benatar down there.
We've talked about that. I did not see her there. I saw her in Providence.
I saw
twice.
Billy Squire.
I've seen him. I saw him in Providence as well. I did not see him at Cape Cod.
I saw
like fucking the Marshall Tucker Band or some weird Southern rock. I can't. Oh no. Not the Outlaws. It's some weird Southern rock band. I can't remember who the fuck it
38
was.
Special?
Yeah, that's exactly who it was. 38 Special.
I saw 38 Special and Jefferson, Starship, Airplane, whatever the fuck it is.
2 different shows of the same show.
Same show.
All right, that makes sense because they were both in 1983, 84. They both had big.
Me and my roommate from college went to the Worcester Centrum to see them, and I saw. Who else did I see down at the Cape Cod thing? Oh, Def Leppard.
Everybody used to play down there. Def Leppard, that's interesting.
You know what? And I went to see in Worcester.
Where the fuck did they stay? What
Bill.
hotel are they staying in down in Yarmouth?
I got Bill to go with me, and I saw George Michael. But it was me, Bill, and...
At the Cape Cod Coliseum?
No,
you saw,
no.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Worcester Centrum.
Oh, all right.
It was me and Bill.
Oh, my God, that's gay.
And 700,000 girls.
That's gay. You wanted to see George Michael?
I love George Michael.
Well, George Michael's rest in peace, by the way.
I had a George Michael.
I'm not saying the music's bad. I'm saying it's kind of gay.
I didn't want to blow him or anything or fuck his dog.
Yeah, no. I get it. I never would.
I
would never peg you for a George Michael fan. That's amazing.
I don't really fall into that trap. Whether
so the bottom line is I asked you if you ever went to shows. You go, not that many, and you've already listed several shows you've been to.
But
so you used to
that
go
was
to shows.
pretty much it.
Oh. Did you go to any good ones at UMass? UMass used to have good shows, by the way. I saw Chuck Berry at UMass. Chuck Berry, John Butcher Axis.
I don't know. Concerts aren't my thing because you can't see them.
Me neither.
You can't see them.
Well, that's what I'm talking about with the general admission and pushing your way to the stage. So anyway, at the House of Blues the other night, Charlena's favorite band was playing.
I don't like fucking people bumping into me.
Yeah, I don't like that either. But by the way, all you got to do is, here's how you alleviate that.
I don't like sweating.
Can I tell you how you alleviate that? Because this is what I did.
Rub dog shit all over yourself?
I didn't drink during the show. I had 3 shots of booze before the show. Was a little high from booze. Smoked a joint, right?
Yeah.
In the bathroom when my kids weren't looking. Went out to the show, and I didn't move. We were about 12 people back from the stage, and then as it got close, as people bow out or whatever, or as everybody compresses, I find that because I'm a big guy, I'm also an older guy. The younger people, I was the oldest person in the whole room, other than people who worked there. The oldest person in the whole room. And
I got you.
I'm a well-behaved guy. I'm polite. We all got along. Young guys give old guys more shrift than they give other young guys. They really do. The young girls are the kind of the same way. So, that's the other thing. Pushing forward, you don't have to be a big dude like me and you to get close to the stage. What you got to be is a 5'1" bitch with boobies. Then you're getting to the front because all the big guys who are fucking trying to get up there are going to let the fucking little bitches get through. And they can sneak through all the cracks in between people. You know what I mean?
Well, I enjoyed the way the whole Milwaukee thing that we went to was set up.
That's the setup. Like the Sheryl Crow setup. You and I couldn't get that much further up because
you can leave.
We didn't get there early enough.
I never saw her.
By the way, we're doing that trip next year. That's official. I'll remind you.
We should go back.
I'll remind you in March or April when we got to buy plane tickets. But I can now officially do. I think we should do.
Now that you're gainfully employed.
Yeah. But I think we should bring the girls.
Yeah.
Me, you, and the girls go to Milwaukee for Summerfest.
I'm not going to drink in the morning.
We're not going to go for all 2 weeks. We'll figure out which shows are best during the 2 weeks, and we'll go. So not a week, a weekend, like 3 days.
Yeah, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sound good, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do that. I'll manage that project.
We can fly on Southwest into Chicago and get shot at.
So anyway, what I was talking about, and I forget what it was, I was telling you about Evan. I am significantly taller than Evan. He looks taller because he's usually hanging with his mother and his sister, and he's way taller than them.
Yeah.
But I pushed my way through. His arm is broken. I pushed him in front of me, and I went, you stand in front of me because I can still see over you. He's only like this. I'm taller than I've ever been. I'm like, I used to be fucking 6'1.5" inches. I'm like 6'1.5" now.
So you've grown.
It's weird.
Have your feet gotten bigger, you think?
No, my feet are still fucking 14 triple E.
Are you measuring to the top of your hair?
I don't know what it is. No, because I got that fucking heavy, weighed down, oily fucking hair.
Because guys usually, everybody shrinks with age.
I have not shrunk. I'm taller than I've ever been. Everyone in my family is shrinking, including my dad. My dad is like this.
Yeah.
Dave is like this. Paul's like this. I'm taller than all of them.
You know what I've thought about buying?
A new vibrator?
Oh no!
Other than that,
I got like
you got like a gun rack full of them.
I got a fucking huge box full of vibrators in mineral oil. That's what.
The fuck is mineral oil? Oh my god!
That's where you dip the a new cutting board in.
Oh. That reminds me of another story.
You know the thing that you You get on and it'll turn you upside down. You can hang for a while.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think that would probably be wonderful for 15 minutes a day because it allows you to your back to stretch out.
Yeah. Your back needs
mean?
to stretch. It really does.
And other than getting violently dizzy, probably being upside down.
I don't know if you can.
But I don't think, maybe for a second or so you get blood rushing to your head. I don't think that's such a bad thing to do.
I'm with you on that. Like, fucking stretch your spine and soak.
I mean, no exercising or anything with the thing. I mean, you just kind of turn upside down. They get things where you put things on your shoes or something and put a bar up.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid I'd get stuck and never be able to get down. Be there for 2 weeks.
Nah, you'll be fine, Joe. Hey, everybody. Tonight's going to be a short show. Joe's fucking still a little under the weather from the other day, and there's something going on with your voice, buddy. I don't know what's wrong with you.
No,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just...
Are you withering away on me? You're getting skinny?
No, I'm
You're
tired.
You were breathing heavy early. What the fuck's going on?
Tired.
Tell me.
Tired.
You're just tired?
It's been a very busy couple weeks.
Have you been getting enough sleep?
No.
Are you drinking water? You got to drink your water. I know you like them. Oh, all right, good.
No, it's just been a...
you haven't got enough sleep.
I've been very busy.
Yeah.
So...
And you do... It's not because you're...
And I got sick. I was sick Tuesday night.
And it's not... I know you're not in the doghouse, but you still sleep on the fucking couch most nights, right?
Love the couch.
That can't be good, man. You got to get some good bed sleep.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
I got to do something.
Well, whatever. I'm not worried about you, but you don't sound good.
No. I'm just... Yeah, I'm beat.
All right. Well, I love you. And
is that it?
I think
well,
so.
I'm
going to let you off the hook because we usually take a break, around 55 minutes. It's a minute and 12 we've been on. We're not you don't got another 45 minutes in you, right?
No.
Cuz I do, and I think it's time to go. And that's fine. We did 2 3-hour shows in a row. I mean, well, you did a 3-hour with me and the old man, and then you did an hour and 50, and then me and the old man did another hour and 10, which was crazy. And then I did do a 20-minute show. I want you to listen to that.
I will.
If you would listen to that before you listen to this. Did you listen to the 2 long shows, 50 and 51?
No.
Did you listen to any of them? None of them.
Not yet.
Show 50 was amazing. Show 51, I haven't been able to get to it yet. I haven't either. Well, I listened to the hour of me and Dad and the first, and then I listened to. Remember, he came in like a half hour into it.
Yeah.
I listened to the first half hour. That was pretty good. So I'm sure 51 was great. 50 was amazing. You're gonna love it because that's where. Because you and him, that's the first time you guys have talked to each other in a while.
I listened to part of 50.
50 was amazing. It was amazing. So anyway, I mean,
all right, everybody.
Opinion. All right, everybody. Joe, take some Advil and fucking drink some more water, will you, baby?
Good night.
All right, good night. You're not having a heart attack, are you?
No, I don't feel like it's the stomach.
You flushed, but I think flushed was from working hard. Fucking Advil.